that the first step towards getting somewhere is to decide you're not going to stay where you are. And today is going to be your first step towards your CA dreams. That is the day of CA Foundation orientation. Firstly, I'd like to welcome CA Gopal Krishna Bhat, founder and CEO of Trisha Group of Institutions. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome to CA Kedarnath Shenoy, Center Head Trisha Classes Mangalore. Welcome to you, sir. Hearty welcome to all you dear students and parents for joining us for this wonderful session. We have a speakers for this session today. Firstly, we have CA Gopal Krishna Bhat. He is the founder of Trisha Group of Institutions, which is well known for its quality education. CA Gopal Krishna Bhat has secured 9th state rank in SPU board exams. He has completed CMA and MBA along with his CA. He is a national level motivational speaker. He is a favorite faculty of thousands of students. He has authored many books for CA students too. He also heads the management committee of 7 different colleges all over Karnataka. And the one more guest for the day and panelist for today is CA Kedarnath Shenoy, who is the center head of Trisha Classes Mangalore. Recently qualified chartered accountant, is also an academic consultant at Trisha Group of Institutions, proprietor at Kedarnath Shenoy and Co. Also ex-president of CA Students Association. So firstly, we'll be listening to CA Gopal Krishna Bhat, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Aishwarya, for the very short, crispy introduction. Thank you very much.
Before you start, sir, I'd like to interrupt. Students, kindly do not on your audio or video. To listen to the sir, you can click on the join audio options, but do not unmute yourselves or do not on the video. Yes, sir, you can proceed.
Yeah. So an instruction that, moment you switch off the video, then there will not be any interruption in the data consumption. That will be better for all of you. Shall we all have unmute the video and audio? Yes, super. So a very good evening. On Saturday evening, we are discussing about the course called Chartered Accountancy. Very happy to be a part of the discussion today to share some of my views towards how you can become chartered accountant, what are the steps to be taken. You may have many questions, how to prepare, how to plan, how to present your answer, and how this course is different from other course. Is that course, gone some changes in the recent past? All this will be discussed, share some of the thoughts that what are the phases that you need to note. I'll begin with one small question to all of you, where you have a chat box open and you can able to put your questions or put your answers quickly there. At the end, we'll be giving you some instructions about how exactly you can transact, discuss, etc. Hope all of you are audible enough. And there's a chat box. All of you can see the chat box there. Yeah. So can you just chat quickly? Hello, all of you. Very good evening. All of you able to at least they are good at chatting, right? Yeah. Super. Request everyone to mute your video. Request everyone to mute your video. There is a button called start video. Just mute it. There's a red button comes. Yeah. Super. So excellent. So so first let's start with one question. When you heard these two letters CA, what was that flash to you? What was triggering to you? What do you feel? When you heard the two letters CA, it's easy, difficult, and very difficult to crack this exam, and very less people will do this, etc. So on and so forth. What was your first reaction? I'm looking at the comment box and your chat box. Very difficult. Aditya Vivek Pai says it's very difficult. Okay. There could be some more responses in the chat box. You wanted to respond, but let us look at the chat box and we'll look at it. So what was your response when someone told that you can become chartered accountant? You wanted to request everyone to mute the video. That's important. There's a button down and it says start video. Just mute it. Yeah, super, excellent. So there was difficult. There are many students, more than 100 participants going on in the live session here. So what was your responses? Any other answer? All right. Some of you rightly said it is difficult and can't crack this. All these answers. In my opinion, yeah, very reputed course. Okay, there is something called Android Blue Droid. Okay, I request you to, when you join it, you have to join with your name. That's important. No problem. Uh, but I'll tell you the first thing. And when I told my friends that I want to become chartered accountant, many of the students felt it is difficult. It's not possible. Few discouraged me as well. And few told it is a 2 5 year plan. Some of them went on to tell that, Gopal, you go on, write the exam, you'll never get married in your life. These are all the dialogues told, and these are all the things what people have told me. But trust me, the two letter CA, in my opinion, first definition which I want to give you today, CA is not a difficult course, but a different course. I repeat, CA is not a difficult course, but a different course. This is what I'm going to explain you throughout today, how exactly this is different from other courses. And for that, you may have to do some more sacrifices, you have to put a lot more efforts. But when you get the two letters, the joy is quite different. And all of you wanted to have the two letters behind, prefixing your name. You want that two letters, CA, Aditya, or CA, whatever, Aishwarya. You want the two letters? Just looking at your response. Yes, okay. There are many students. Okay. Super, super, super. If that is the case, when you say that you want to get two letters, or the two letters you want to earn it, you need to understand the course in depth. This is the problem with many students. When they join, probably after 3 months, 4 months, they realize what this course is. Some will realize only just before the 1 month before the exam. Some will realize after writing the exam, so on. So it's very important, all of you, to know this course really well and clear. So that's where I'm explaining to you today through a planner wherein you can take all the pointers. I was mentioned in the beginning, very beginning. All of you have a notebook with you. It's not a movie show or video clipping. You watch it. You have to take a notebook. You have to have a notebook with you, pen, pencil. Make a note wherever is required, and remember this day. And can all of you tell which day today? Saturday, 1st August, right? So this is a so important day to all of you to keep in your diary. Exactly from now, I say 5 years down the line, you have to become chartered accountant. 4.5 years probably. If that is the case, the first day is very important. So I'll start with one statement, and you can take these words very clearly. If you have a problem with the mind, if anyone says that I have a problem of mind, there are many people are going to help you. They're going to cure you. They're going to support you. But if you have a problem of mindset, then no one is going to help you. Probably today my discussion is all to know what is the mindset required to become a chartered accountant. What is that you should have, so that undoubtedly, exactly over 4.5 years later, you become a chartered accountant. That's what my major discussion today. I will run through a planner to you so that you are very clear about how this course works. All of you can see the planner. There's a planner which all of you are able to see the planner, right? So okay, so I'm just running through the planner. Please make a note. All right. So the planner goes this way. There's a foundation planner, and this will be shared to you in the group. Okay. So let me read the first page which is there on your screen. It goes this way. In the history of the universe, there has been no one like me. To the infinite of time to come, there will be no one like me. I am rare, I am original, I am unique, I am wonder. I am the only one of my kind, I am a masterpiece, I am so and so. So this is where you have to write your name here. And when you write your name, please make a note. When you write your name here, you have to leave 2 letter space and you have to write your name. All right. One second. So yeah, all those you are good at it. Right. And write your name. When you write your name here, you have to leave 2 letter space and you have to write. Let us consider a student here called Apurva. So 2 letter space for what? Can all of you guess why that 2 letter space you have to leave and you have to write? You have to become chartered accountant, right? The 2 letters for to write CA. So If that is the case, remember this is the starting day. I'm starting my CA career with Krisha classes. So the first day is here, and do you all agree? Whatever is the statement is not for me, it's for you. So whatever the statement entirely that first page goes about. So if that is the case, students, you all have to very clear ensure that when you close this today's session, you are ekdam clear about how this course goes. And broadly, please make a note. Chartered accountancy course has 3 levels. All of you know this. Can all of you tell me what are the 3 levels? One is called foundation. The second one is called intermediate. All of you agree with me. Hope that this is the minimum knowledge. All of you have it. If you don't have it, don't worry. Foundation, intermediate, and the final is last one is articleship, and ending with the final course. So it's articleship and final. I repeat, the first level is called foundation, which you all are taking this course. Second level is called intermediate. The third level is called articleship and final. So these are 3 levels of chartered accountancy course, and I'm going to discuss today the first level, and I'm going to link wherever is required the other level. So the next part. Can any of you tell me? Can any of you tell me how many subjects are there in the chartered accountancy level 1? Please respond in the chat box. Request everyone to mute your video. That is okay. Everyone to mute your video so that it is not disturbing to the others as well. Request everyone to mute your video, and there will not be disturbance to you as well. So my question to all of you is, how many subjects? Excellent. There are people told there are 4 subjects. Super. Can you tell me what are those 4 subjects which you are going to? What are those 4 subjects? Can anyone tell me what are those 4 subjects? Okay, the 4 subjects are excellent. It is accounting, law, super. I'll run through that later when it comes. Super. So I'm not going to discuss to you the second part. Second part is about, one second. Just give me just a second. Okay. So the second page is all about to read about how this course works. A wonderful student told about accounting, law, maths, economics. I'll run through it, definitely. There is a page that you have to declare yourself, which I will be reading at the end. You don't leave me unless I will declare that page. So let's start with this. Please make a note. This is very important to all of you. You all have decided to become chartered accountant. Today you have to make some promises. Will all of you do it? Hello, please answer. Will all of you do some promises today? You all have to become chartered accountant, right? There are few promises you all have to do, and you have to follow it. Okay, and that's where I'm mentioned here. First promise that you all have to do is you have to promise that you will plan. I'm going to ask you. You will become chartered accountant. I have some bond sheets, mentioned in each of your name. You want to know that? It says it's a 4-pager bond papers. It says that you become chartered accountant. But the second page, ka last line is so important. You know what it tells? You will become chartered accountant on which date? That is not mentioned there. Hello, all of you are there. Which date you become chartered accountant is not mentioned. That means you want to become the earliest. You want to become CA at the earliest. Then the time is very important. And we all live something like, if you don't have money in this bank, you go to the another bank. But remember, a time is like a bank where you don't have an option. Everyone has same number of hours in a day. It is fixed. Within that, you have to do the max. If that is the case, please note, you have to ensure that when you become chartered accountant, it's not that you will become chartered accountant, but when is more important. That's why I always say you have to plan so well. If I'm failing to plan, then definitely I'm planning to fail. If you don't plan it, you know the results well in advance. Therefore, all of you wonderful students, please plan well in advance. So you should have 3 pointers which is written here. You should have a written plan for your studies. You have to ensure that you follow all the plans, And whenever necessary improvements is there, you have to do it. Example, you decided today I'm going to prepare for 3 hours. For him, some reason it was only 2.5 hours. Next day you have to increase your speed, right? Or probably you decided you want to prepare like one chapter you want to complete. You could do all except on 20% of the portion. Tomorrow you have to do that. So because you are all fixed and you are writing for November exam, May examination. I repeat, you all are writing your examination May 2021. Don't assume that you have so much extra time. No, you all don't have so much time. It because quite lot of preparation from your end. Generally we are living in an illusion that I have so much time. No, you don't have so much time. So that's why the planning is important. Will you all promise me today that you will plan really well? Please answer in the chat box quickly. Boys and girls, fast. Will you all promise that you will plan very well? To excellent, super, wonderful students. Right. Second thing which you all have to do is, the second is, I promise that I will practice. Listen carefully. Anyone told you to become chartered accountant? It requires enormous efforts from you. Anyone told you that you have to put best of your efforts? I'm looking at your answers. Is that required? Practice is required? Not required. Students, not about just about this course, any great efforts, or anything that you want to achieve something massive success. Remember, massive actions are important. Massive success will come only with the massive actions, not with the little actions. If you want to become a great chartered accountant, a high quality chartered accountant, recognized in top 100 chartered accountants in India, you want to be one among them, that requires super efforts from you. That's why it is important to all of us to put practice at best of your efforts. I just tell you, shall I tell you a small thing to you, small activity to you? Hello, boys and girls, shall we do a small activity? No responses? Okay. In your home, you may be sitting with your dad and mom, loudly you respond there. And you have to keep your fingers on your chat box that you are really good at, otherwise as well. Shall we start? I'll start with this statement. You just tell yes or no, and do not trust me, for all the questions there's only one word called yes. All of you are ready? But you have to respond, and loudly you have to tell your parents should listen as well. Ready? Excellent. Super. I'll start with this. You heard a person named as Sachin Tendulkar? Yes. Okay, super. Do you know he's called as God of Cricket? Yes. He's called as Master Blaster? Yes, super. You are so much. It's flooded with your answers. He's called as God of Cricket, Master Blaster, Legend of Cricket. Yes, you know. You know, he could be able to get so much centuries in his name. The one reason, probably you may be knowing it, he joined the cricket world at very early age. He was such a crazy cricketer in his schoolings as well. Dear student, the Sachin Tendulkar, do you all agree? He played in all the three formats of the game. He was not just in Test cricket. Test cricket, one day, 2020. What is your response? Yes, no, yes. Dear students, such a dedicated cricketer. I just want to quickly tell it. You know it, all that, And he has one of the rarest shots in the cricket book. Such a wonderful cricketer. Remember, just before his Test cricket, listen carefully, just before his Test cricket, played, and Sachin Tendulkar played not just in India, he played all over the globe. He played for fastest of the fastest bowler like Brett Lee. He's not just played with the little face, fastest bowlers also he played, he hit six. People still tell the bowlers, it's a nightmare when Sachin Tendulkar comes and bats. Even the best bowlers tell that. You all know it. I just want to tell you one important point which you have to take away from the entire life story of a Sachin Tendulkar. Shall I? One important point. Yes, super. All of you are there with me, right? Before his Test cricket retirement, listen carefully. Before his Test cricket retirement, there were 3 days. He told that next after 3 days, that my last Test cricket, I'm not going to play more, and that's my last Test cricket. He already declared, announced it. One reporter One media reporter wanted to know what this god of cricket will do. What this god of cricket will do the last 3 days before his retirement. It is shocking to you, shocking to all of us. Even the god of cricket daily is to be in the net, is to do net practice for daily 3 hours. Get up early in the morning, go and do the net practice. Dear student, he was not at the starting of his career, he was at the ending of his career. Wonderful chartered accountants who are buddy chartered accountants, please remember, he was Sachin Tendulkar not at the beginning. He was not Bacha of the cricket. He was almost at the verge of retirement. Even the god of cricket knows only with the practice he will get success. The legend of the cricket believed that with the practice only he will become successful. Even the god of cricket knows there is no substitute to the hard work and practice. We all, in our field, want to become Sachin Tendulkar. We want to be named as god of cricket in our field of chartered accountancy. We want to be called as a legend. If that is the case, my dear student, there is no shortcut to you. It is practice, practice, practice. You have to practice it. All of you are there with me. Please respond within the chat box. All of you are there with me. People will come and ask me, Gopal sir, what is the secret to become successful? I tell there is nothing. You have to do the efforts. Nothing else. And you want to be more perfectionist, it comes only by the practice. Today, write in your notebook, if I don't practice, I cannot expect a great result. If you believe that you want to get something very miracle, something want to be very, very super success, super result you want, you have to put super actions. With average actions, you will get average results. With super actions, you will get super results. Therefore, today you all have to promise me that you will practice. And what kind of practice? Everyone will tell. Hard work is mantra of success. Everyone tell. I slightly differ. It's not the hard work. Listen carefully. It is not the hard work. You may be shocked and surprised. It is the consistent hard work. It is the consistent practice. It is that continuous efforts. It is not one time and come and go. No, not at all. That's where I'm here to give you a mindset today. I have seen best brains who will practice something like 3-4 hours a day and start. Later, after some point of time, their preparation comes down and they fail. Why? There was no consistency in practice. This course is different, my dear student, because you cannot put your practice occasionally. You have to put practice daily. I'm not telling prepare 6 hours. No, it's okay, 2 hours, 3 hours, but it has to be very continuous. I hope you understood. It requires continuous practice from your side. Third promise, 2 promise over. You promise that you will plan. Please look it on the screen. You also told that you will put best of your practice. Third important promise, which is there on the screen. As you said, there are many subjects. I will ask you this question. Listen carefully and please respond. There are theory subjects, there are practical subjects. All of you can see on the screen what I have written. Please respond. All of you are able to see the screen, right? There are written theory and practical. Yes, no? Yes, okay. One straight question to wonderful students. Tell me, which weighs more in chartered accountancy? Is it the theory subjects are more or the practical subjects are more? Looking at your answers. Practical, super. Aditya says practical. Gaurav practical. Arvind says practical. Meghana, super. Okay. Super. Excellent. I will definitely would have wanted to give a nice chocolate to all of you, but due to Corona, it is not possible. Shall I answer? Yeah. It's not correct. This is the myth many people have it. People believe that chartered accountancy is more of numbers, more of practicals. No. Probably once you become chartered accountant, you may deal with numbers. That could be right. But in the process of chartered accountancy exams, preparations, it is 50% theory and 50% practical. Are the practical or the theory? Half practicals and half theory. Whether it is level 1, level 2, level 3, all the levels. And many things that it is practical is more. No, out of 400 marks which you face, almost 50%, 200 marks goes for theory, 200 marks goes for practical. Those who are good at theory, they think that theory, if I study, is okay. Practical, I can neglect. Those who are good at practical, they think that okay, theory, chalega, it is simple. Some stories, no, you can't do that. It is equally weighted. You want to become chartered accountant, please note, you have to prepare all subjects equally. Not only all subjects, even you have to prepare all chapters as well. I will give the next very quick pointer to you. Please make in your notebook. Yes, yes, you are all there with me. Arthaktidia, am I able to reach you? Is it clear to all of you? Please respond. Yes, okay. Right. Excellent. Students, many times you wonder, right? Many times you wonder, my senior was so good, he scored 95%, why he flunked in CA Foundation? You may wonder why that fellow, why that girl was so brilliant in the class, she failed in the CA Foundation or Inter. This question. I will tell you why your Annas and Akkas have failed. Who is your Anna and Akka? Seniors who have written the exam earlier. Shall I? They have made one bigger mistake. When it comes to 11th standard, 12th standard, or your schoolings, they used to prepare some selective study. Example, in your first PUC, you all have completed PU and you are there in the degree, my opinion. And in first PUC, probably you may neglect a chapter called BRS, Bank Reconciliation Statement. Or could be your favorite chapter, Rectification of Errors. Oh my God, don't want this chapter. Or in your chapter, like, in your accounting second PUC, you may neglect something called non-trading concern or bigger financial statements preparation. But that cannot happen here. I'm not telling you have to be a master of all the chapters. That's difficult. But you should know each and every chapter. That's why your Annas and Akkas have failed by preparing and working and studying selective, not entirely. Please, you want to become chartered accountant, take away this thought in your mind. I have to prepare for all subjects. I just ask you a question, quickly answer. Is that CA your dream? Fast, fast. Is the CA your dream? You want to become chartered accountant, right? Okay. Next question. Okay, super, super. Of course. Next question. Be ready with the chat box all the times. Next question. Just out of curiosity. How many times you have written your 7th standard examination? How many years? One time. Oh, okay. All right. How many times you have written that something called life ka turning point exam? So important. 10th standard board exam. How many times? Once. Oh, super. Excellent. Then another life turning point exam came, right? That is called 12th standard. And it was, it was such a turning point in your life. Tell me, how many times you all have written? 3 times, 4 times? Once. Oh my God, it's once. Okay, super. Now, please think and answer. Think and answer. How many times you want to write your first level of examination? Dream of becoming chartered accountant, right? How many times you want to write your foundation exam? Please tell correctly. Think and tell, okay? Huh? ಎಷ್ಟತಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ your CA foundation exam? Correctly you have to tell. Want to get experience. We'll see how is the question paper, who is the question paper setter. Only once? Sirf ek bar? Super, super. Dear student, you rightly said. Now you listen to me. If it is the first one, don't you think when you write the first examination of your dream, that's called chartered accountancy, you want to do that, the first attempt should be first, best, and the last attempt. I repeat my words again. It should be the first, best, and last attempt. If it is so, dear student, would you like to take a chance? See, let us see. Let me leave 2-3 chapters. No, you can't do that. You can't afford to do that, right? If it is so, if when you decided you can't afford to do that, then you should not give importance to few chapters only. You have to prepare for all the chapters. None of us are interested and excited to get an experience. How is the question paper setter? What kind of question paper will come? What kind of color? Who is my invigilator? No, 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 no. That is not even way of looking at it. I am writing in May 2021. Come what may, Corona or Corona Bhat comes also, you have to do it. That should be your attitude. If that is the case, first thing what you all have to do today is, I'm not going to prepare only few chapters. I'm going to prepare all the chapters. I'm going to work out on all the chapters, not few chapters. Hope all of you understood. Shall we continue the next one? Request everyone to mute that a button called, there's a start video. Just mute it so that, there's no disturbance. You can focus really good. Others as well along with you. So that's why I say I will study all subjects equally, and it is very well said. If I ignore anyone, or if you're able to make out, if I ignore anyone, I will be ignored. I should not ignore any subject, any chapter. Some students will come, just 1 month before the exam. Sir, what is so important in CA foundation, like you do, 1 month before, few days before the exam, guide, refer, that's not going to work in CA. Few students will come and say, so what is important? Please tell me. I always say this. What is told as important in the class is important. What is told in the class not important is also important. Everything is important. You cannot leave it. And which are the subjects I will take a little later. So 3 promises done. 3 or 4 promises you have done. Shall I go to the next one? I promise. Okay. Before going to that, one student asked me, sir, is this course meant for intelligent students? Is this course meant for very brainy student? My answer was no. No, who said to you? I have student who 52% in 12th standard clear in chartered accountancy course. Student got 87 or 88 might have failed, or some number percentages. It's not about your intelligence. Unfortunately, in India, we measure intelligence by marks. It's not intelligence. You may be wonder, right? And you find difficult, right? This is difficult to crack, etc. I have few students of mine who came from science background. One student from arts background, he cleared. What is the problem for all of us? It's not about that. It's not about your intelligence. You need not be a school topper or college topper to become a chartered accountant. Point number 1. Then the student asked me, sir, okay, it's not intelligence. Is it a money investment? I'm telling you, no, not at all. And whatever you spend the money, right? Some money you spend in this foundation, intermediate, etc. All that you start recovering before completing your chartered accountants. You have 3 years of articleship. The beauty of this course, very rarely you find in any other courses. You will be working under chartered accountant for 3 years. You will be understanding how the practical world works under a very trained, experienced chartered accountant, your guru, for 3 years. It's a treasure period for you. And you start getting the stipends, 4,000, 5,000, whatever that number. You will get most of your money during your articleship period. And even you spend some extra. Trust me, hardly it takes 2-3 months to get all your money back. But other courses, I don't have to mention it. It takes 3 years, 4 years, and more than that. Science or commerce or whatever. But this course does not require too much of your money investment. You may be some of your elder brother or sister might have gone to science field and they've invested somewhere else. You can compare what is the investment you do in CA course. It's quite minimum. But if not your money investment, if not your intelligence investment, then what is that investment you do? Please note, it is the time investment. This course requires good time from you. It requires sufficient time from you. That's why when you come to this course, you should not waste too much time on WhatsApp, Facebook, internet, etc. Of course, technology is key thing too, but you should know where to cut down. Probably will not be so much mature to handle it. You will not be able to mature to handle it. That's the reason where I always say it's a time investment. This course requires enormous time from you. As you become more matured, as you progresses in your life, as you go 1-2 years ahead, you will understand what is required, what is not required. So you have to promise me today, you will not waste too much time on etc., which are written here. And that is that not required, sir? I'm telling you, it's required. It's something we are in an era. If I take away your mobile phone or a smartphone, it's as good as I have taken your kidney. That is the era which you are living. It has become a part of our life. As the biology teacher was telling various parts of the body, one part she was purposely mentioning was mobile phone. It is as integral part of our life. I know, difficult, but somehow you have to balance that and your CA preparation. You have to reduce it at least to become foundation intel clear. Then it's okay. You will be more mature to deal it. That age is little higher. I think you understood, and you all promised me today. Please answer. Will you promise me today that you will not waste too much time on all this, WhatsApp, TV, etc., etc., etc. I always say this. Sure. Excellent. ತುಂಬಾ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಟಿವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, want to become famous and want to be a TV, as a successful person, you want to be in TV. It's not the other round. TVಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋರು ಯಾರು? Whoever comes in TV, they might not have watched too much of TV. ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಟಿವಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಟಿವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗದೆ ಇರಬಹುದು. I hope you understood. You will not waste too much time on, take something, half an hour, 45 minutes is okay, but not too much. So, shall we go to the next one? You will promise that you will do a SWOT analysis. Strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, your threats. You may not be good at few things. That's okay, absolutely. But you have to improve upon it. You should know what is your strength. You have to strengthen your strengths. You have to weaken your weaknesses. And there are opportunities of doing chartered accountancy. What are the threats? What new things, what challenges you have? All this you have to study. I'm not going to take too much of time on this. This is very important. I'm not telling about just our coaching classes. Anything. You have to promise today. You will not hesitate to ask doubts. Many students will have a lot of hesitation. No. You will think too much about what others will tell. No, you have come here for a purpose. You have come here for study, right? To learn something. It's absolutely okay to become fool for a few minutes by asking doubts. By not asking or becoming more intelligent, say that I don't want to ask doubts, you will become fool throughout your life. Which is better? Better to ask, clarify your doubt. Do all your homeworks. May 2021, there is a national level one, dance final contest. You ought to perform it. In India, let us assume there are only 40% will be selected. Example. You want to be in that 40% selected going to the next level. If that is the case, it's not about how much ability you have it. It's about how much practice you make. That's why you have to do lot many rehearsals. That's what I said with Sachin Tendulkar's story also. That homework, that net practice, that continuous efforts are required, and we will be giving you what you should do, how many hours, all that. You don't have to not get distracted with what others talk about CA results. And some will tell you CA to result very less. No, it's not so. Many people will tell you. And when you hear all this pumped up, you got motivated. Yes, I will do chartered accountancy course. But someone tells you, Bekita, do you want this course? Pagale. Moment you tell, you leave this course. Dear student, they don't know what CA course, right? You know it. They don't know about you, right? You know about you very well. That's why it's very important. Don't listen about negatives. And you are with the surrounding of people talk only negative, avoid them. I always say that you should have 5 beliefs. Belief in God, belief in parents, second one, God, parents, one book, one guru. Pakka, you should having one book of accountancy, you do that. Is that book correct? No, that's not going to work. There's a teacher, there's a trainer is there in front of you. And he's telling something. Whether this fellow can teach, is he a trainer? Can I become trainer? No, you can't doubt it, right? The next one, you should believe in yourself. People will come and tell. There are negatives everywhere. Even if you do it also, even if you don't also, people will put comments. But that is not the way to look at it. That's why feel positives. Don't talk too much about negatives. Make your own theory notes. Solve all questions behind study materials. Whatever the materials are given, solve all the questions again. Attend 100% of my class. You never know. Student come little 10-15 minutes late. That 10-15 minutes ago, one concept got over, you may not understand the entire. That's why it's important to be attentive all the session. Come 5-10 minutes early, sit for all, clarify the doubts, and finally you have to become chartered accountant. Means all the smaller sacrifice you are meant to do it. And finally, not skip any test and exams. Hope you understood whatever the points. Therefore, don't tell the word I can't do it. You tell I can do it. It's possible. And dear student, 99% of our all works are mind games. Whether it is cricket, whether it is cooking, whether it is writing CA exam, or it's about starting business, of course there are abilities required, but basically it comes with your mind. If you can fill there, Everest dollar becomes automatic. Hope you understand and agree with me that you have to be utmost confident in this course. This course is not like any other courses you compare it. This course will, what this course will test, quickly answer in the chat box. This course will test you what? First, intelligence, no. Hello, Indira Nanotique. Ability, to very less extent. Confidence, very less. Mind power, okay. Okay. No, not correct. This course, right. Galaxy A20. I don't know. Please change the name. You are absolutely right. This course will test your patience. There will be some hard days. You get bored up. You want to leave this course. I don't want to do this course. That is the moment where you are very close to the success. Probably it's some of, not here, some of your friends who wanted to do Annas and Akkas, almost wanted to quit this course. They thought it is the end in the road, but they never thought it is a bend in the road. There's a beautiful destiny at the end. Dear student, this is not a small thing. This will test you a lot of patience. You should be very much, hard enough to take it. I think you understood what it is, the interest, what is that excitement, what is the patience level you require. And finally, I will tell you one thing. I was looking at the famous, successful people. Just listen carefully. Yeah, take a little more time. Yeah, but it's important for you to set up your mind. And very famous people I have viewed and I checked it what their autobiography. One thing I found common. They're able to get that success because they are highly energetic. That Josh is there in them. They are not worried about the results. Shall I tell you one more interesting? Listen carefully. What is now the average successful and most successful person? Do you know the difference of these two? Listen carefully. Average successful person fails. Most successful person fails multiple times. Both will fail. But average successful person always have a fear of failure. What if I fail? Something going wrong. This is what average successful person. But the most successful person, he fails, but he doesn't have a fear of failure. Are you there with me? Are you there? Are you able to guess what? You are able to get it? Many of you join this course with a lot of fear. Oh my God, something happens. What? Nothing will happen. Okay, assume there are more than 120 students here. One student he failed. What happens? Example, here you are going to clear in this room. But if we fail, what happens? It's okay, yaar. But when you give a try, you give the best. Don't worry about the result. Action is in your hand. Reaction is in God's hand. Newton third law, action and reaction, right? I'm not telling that sentence. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That we know it. Action is in your hand. Don't worry about the reaction that will come. Why you worry about result? Focus on action. Focus on process. Focus on understanding. Focus on depth of the learning of chartered accountancy. Why you worry about what will happen? Nothing will happen. Don't have the fear of failure. Hidri ಬರ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ ಕೋರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು something happening today. Nothing is going to happen. I'll tell you one interesting thing. I learned swimming very late. There were 21 days course. Almost 18-19 days, I did not get swimming only. I don't know how to swim. But every time my teacher used to tell, the trainer used to tell one nice sentence. Gopal, if at all you want to swim, make your body very light. And that clicked me. Really, even in our life also it's true. You want to enjoy the swimming and you want to go very deep, you have to make your body light. If you make your body, mind very heavy, how do you swim? Same a swimming pool called chartered accountancy course. You are the swimmer. If you take unnecessary stress and tension, nothing. This all world, nothing will happen if you take unnecessary tensions. Hope that you understood, and I move on to the next one. Dear student, there are 4 subjects. I'm going to take to the technical parts. All of you are there. Shall we take the technical parts? All of you very clear about chartered accountancy course, at least the mindset. Shall I tell you? Just brief about level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 is called foundation, which I'm going to discuss about the papers. There are 4 papers. How many papers? 4 papers. Maximum 4 into 100 marks, 400 marks. When it comes to intermediate, the next level, that is, you have 2 groups. Observe carefully. You have how many groups? 2 groups. Group 1, 4 papers, 100 marks each, 400 marks. Group 2, 4 papers, 100 marks each, 400 marks. So totally how many subjects? Intermediate, totally how many subjects? Yes. But I did not straight away told 8. I told 4 plus 4. This is the beauty when it comes to intermediate. If you want to take all 8 papers together, you can take it. It's your choice. Sir, I don't want to take all 8. Example, if any student tells, you can take 4 plus 4. Absolutely okay. What is that 4 plus 4? There is an interesting scheme in CA. Take all 8 papers called, it is lump sum deal, wholesale deal. If you don't want to take all 8, take in part. No, it's called installment deal. You can take 4. After 6 months, you can take next 4. So 8 papers. You have to clear when you write the final exam. But at least if you clear any one group, group 1 or group 2, 4 and 4, any one group you clear, listen clearly. At least one group you clear, first one or second one, you are promoted to the 3rd level. 3rd level is called articleship. This is for 3 years. How many years? This is for 3 years. Sir, I cleared one group. I did not clear the second one. Am I exempted? No, you have to write, but you can write later. That's all. You have to write. But clearing one group will make you to go to the next level. Articleship. I told you, under chartered accountant, you have to work. You will get a stipend. Beautiful experience. The treasure period, 3 years. In the 3 years, last 6 months means after 2.5 years of articleship get over. Last 6 months, you can finally write the final exam. You can finally write what exam? Final exam. But before writing final exam, you should have cleared the second group also. If you write both the groups cleared and gone to the articleship, excellent, very good. At least one group is important to clearance of one group is important to go for articleship. Clear the other group later. Okay. But final exam, sir, what is this final exam? Again, here you have 4 plus 4. Broadly, I will tell. The further details you can get later. Again, 400 marks. Here also 400 marks. So it is 800 marks. Please note, when you write examination of chartered accountancy, any minimum marks you have to get is 40. I repeat, minimum 40. Aggregate should be 50%. It means to say, foundation, there are 4 papers, right? Assume in one paper you got 40, one paper you got 50, one paper you got 60, one paper you got 70. Example. Please note, all put together how much? 220. So minimum mark is 40. All minimum 40 is there. Aggregate should be 50%, right? 400 ka 50% is what? 400 ka 50%. What is the 50% of 400? Hello? 200. Minimum magic number you have to cross. Magic number you have to cross in the foundation is 200. Shall I give one more tip? Why your Annas and Akkas have failed? I'm giving all this out of my student experience so that you don't do that mistake again. You want to know? Hello, wonderful student. You want to know one more mistakes your Annas and Akkas have done? so that you don't go wrong again. Yes. As one student of, who has got the result very recently. What was your 10th percentage? He told, sir, I got 84%. Super. When you got the result, what was your PU2 percentage? He got 94%. Surprise, super. I told, are you writing chartered accountancy? Yes, of course, sir. I'm writing. I meant to become CA. I was very happy. Then my next question to him was, how much you are expecting in the CA foundation? His dialogue, sir, pass ho gaya to bas. Pass, always. Pass. I told him, shame on you, waste fellow, useless fellow. So much I told. He got angry. Why, sir? Told, boss, you scored 84% in your 84 or some percentage in your CA, the 10th standard. 94% in the PU2 or 12th standard. When it comes to CA, you tell pass. Pass is what percentage? Pass is what percentage? You tell me 200 out of 400. Is it 50%? Hello? Hello, answer. Is it 50%? Passing is 50%, right? Yeah. Then I told him, this is the problem, my dear student. When they come to chartered accountancy course, straight away their ambition and aspiration straight away comes down, because entire world tells you difficult, you can't do this. No, very few percent. With this, your target comes down. And you say that if I pass, it's okay. That is the first bigger mistake any of your seniors, any of the chartered accountancy student will do. Don't aim at the upstairs. If you aim at the sky, you will land up at the upstairs. If you aim at the upstairs, you land up at the ground. Choice to you. Don't tell me 50%. Level, you don't have a level award. 50% GGB. When you tell that, what is that you want to do? What is the number? Just guess me out of 400. What number you are aiming at? You get little more less is left to you. But what number you are aiming at? Please answer. Don't tell me now 400 out of 400. Yeah, that's a 350 is a good score. Anything 350, you can tell a 400, they don't give you. But anything 350 is a good score. That's fine, 350, 320. But don't tell me 200. 200 too less score. And you tell that that's my dream and I want to become chartered accountant, and the first best attempt you want to give, aim should be a little higher. If you aim at 210, 200, 10, 20 mark less, you have to waste your 6 months more. But if you aim at 350, end up with 300, still it is a good score. Is that clear to all of you? This is another mistake, blunders what your annas and akkas have done. They aim at lesser score. Please, you don't do it. The first subject which you have to undergo here is the principle and practices of accounting. 100 mark, first paper, and you cannot miss this. And most of your accounting is about PU1, PU2, and here you have little extra subject. Why? Because chartered accountancy course, right? Okay. You have 100 mark paper, and the first paper is very important. And even when it comes to intermediate, first paper is accounting one. When it comes to final, we call financial reporting. Again, it becomes accounting one. So accounting is such an important subject to you. You know why? After you clear this course, you are named as, you are termed as what? Chartered accountant. In your name only accountancy is there. Hope you are getting what I'm saying. So accounting is the first subject, 100 mark. These are all the chapters, you all have it. You start with the journal, ledger, trial balance, balance sheet, P&L account, and financial statements. Then about admission, retirement. Have you heard all these words? Partnership, admission, retirement, death, not profit organization, per feature, issue. Please answer, dear. Okay, you heard these words. Good. You heard. Once upon a time. Excellent. Shall I tell you one mistake that your annas and akkas again have done, so that you don't do that mistake? Your annas and akkas, they looked at the syllabus. Journal, ledger, oh, easy. Trial balance, damn easy. BRS, I know it. Final account, ayyo, such an easy chapter. No, that is not there. That's where when you come to the classes, please ensure that you come with a blank mind. You ensure that you don't know anything. Don't feel so much, I know. That is the problem. The first step to become any successful person is start with I don't know. Tell that I don't know anything. Start from scratch. Many things what you learned, you may have to unlearn, relearn again. Many things you might have by hearted and you have completed it. You have to redo it again. For that, you have to start with an open mind. Tell all of you today in your home, wherever you are there. Today I am zero. Absolutely okay. Today I am zero. Day will come, I become hero. I tell you to start counting from 1 to 100. Many of you started with 1. Some of the students, very intelligent, brainy students, started with 11, 12. That is the mistake. Don't start that way. Start with very start 0, 1, 2 that way. Very beginning. This is an opportunity for you to learn everything pakka clear. So that's where the first paper, I don't want to take this. The second one, the second paper, which is new to all of you, there are 2 components in this. One is law, business law. Other part is BCR, business correspondence and reporting. It's basically typically an English communication, all this. These 2 together, it is 100 marks paper. And of course, this Indian Contract Act takes the maximum marks in that law, and the smaller chapters are there. This part is about little grammar and little about your favorite English is all about. And it's not that difficult, easily you can crack it. But remember, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is descriptive, paper 2 also descriptive. In detail you have to write, like business studies, your account, in detail you write, no, like that. So 100 marker, 2 paper, account and law and business correspond, law and BCR together 100 mark. Third comes is about maths. When I tell maths, you like maths? Many of you have not taken science because there was maths subject. No, you don't like. Okay, some of you said yes. This is, all of you had maths. Whether you had maths till 10th standard, everyone should have, right? So everyone had maths till standard. Most of the chapters, relation, sets, equation, value, interest chapter, permutation and combination, your favorite, NPR and NCR, APGP, and sets, Venn diagram, all this. Probably this is a new chapter to you called differentiation and integration, little extra. Why little extra? Can anyone tell me? CA course. All right. So most of the chapters in schoolings, you heard this called mean. You heard mean, Gopala? Mean. Yeah. Which mean? Bangde mean everybody. Yeah. All this mean, median, mode, that dispersion, then correlation, regression, and your index numbers, then about probability, your favorite, all this comes under the statistics. In the new syllabus, they have introduced to you something called as reasoning. So it is 40 marks maths, 20 marks reasoning, puzzles, etc. 40 marks stats, all together 100 marks. This is about 100 marks complete. 3 parts together. Maths, stats, and reasoning. Trust me, if you have a good interest about this subject, it's not that difficult. Don't worry about the maths, and will make you much comfortable, and it's easy. And I'll be able to take some chapters to you as well. All right. Shall we go further next? But note that this is multiple choice question. You don't have to write any steps as such. It's question and 4 options. One question, you are seeing kaun banega crorepati? One question, 4 choices. Same thing here. So multiple choice question format, entire math, stats, and reasoning, 100 marker, third paper. The last paper that you are going to have is economics and business commercial knowledge. Economics and business commercial knowledge. This is 50-50. Put together, it is 100 mark paper. Business economics 60-40, I believe. Yeah, it is put together 100 mark. I think it is 60-40. So all put together 100 mark a paper. So you have to learn economics for 60 mark and 40 marks of business commercial knowledge. What is this business commercial knowledge? It's interesting, wherein various business stories about business environment, organization, quite theory, kind of a business studies with more exciting aspects and concepts are involved. That is, these 2 are again multiple choice question. 1 question, 4 choices. You have to answer it. So paper 1, paper 2 are descriptive, paper 3, paper 4 are multiple choice question format. I think you understood about this. And Trisha, what and all it provides you the material, the classes, test, exams, revisions that will be explained by our center head of Mangalore branch will be helping you out, telling you about various other details. I'll not be able to take now. And it's important to write lot many tests, and that is where you will get a lot of confidence and time management. You'll be able to do it better. One fellow is sitting in one part of the nation should not decide your the future. You should work so hard. No one should make you fail. That's possible. It's not that difficult. And you know that last year itself we got all India's many ranks, and that's possible. They are all learning in the similar classrooms and they have done well. And little extra efforts will make you to get a rank, and we expect that good ranks can be expected from this batch. We are wonderful students, and advantage the corona other side is you don't have to travel till it gets proper settled down. Till then you can study, sit at home, work it out, so that you are very very focused. Many people it is called disadvantage. No, it's not disadvantage. Probably if colleges started morning to evening college and come to coaching, all this headache is not there. Probably for 2 3 months, God has given you one more blessing. Prepare for your dream, work for it. Child accountancy, agle may come what may. So that is the way you have to work hard and get a lot of concepts in your pocket, so that it will be easy to you when you write the exam. Yeah. Then the mock exams, all this. Yeah, I've discussed a lot many things, but before ending up the entire part, some of the students have joined our college as well. Some of the students have joined somewhere else. That's okay. You will ensure that there will not be time collusion. You have to ensure yourself that all homeworks you do it. Third one, you have to come to the class 5 10 minutes early, clarify all the doubts. Still not clarify. There are people who are mentors who are going to help you. We have people who are going to help from you back in. For very extreme circumstances, you miss some class, there could be, the recorded videos will be given. But advisable, don't miss any class. And don't tell me at one, the small hurdles you may have to do it. You may have to cross it. Sir, data consumption, student will say, sir, data consumption. No, you want to become chartered accountant, small sacrifice, you all have to do it. And tell me, all of you want to become chartered accountant, please respond in your chat box, really. Almost dealt for almost 1 hour. Yeah. Have you got some more clarity about how this course works? Okay, super. I just take one more important aspect before I conclude it. For a student scored 40, 50, 60, 70. I was mentioning here. 200 is the total marks minimum you have to get. Example. What if a student scores 40, 50, 40, 60? What is the total example? Not you, someone. He is minimum 40 in each, but total has not crossed 200. If that is the case, that fellow has to write all. It's not one subject, he has to write all. Tell me how many subjects he has to write? Quick. All means how many? Yes? 4. No. There is one more rule called exemption. This is very interesting. 8, Anjali. Are you there here, Anjali? I'm not telling you about Inter Foundation. Okay. What it tells here is exemption is if any student scores 60 or above, institute consider is good, he is exempted while writing the next exam. That means next when he writes that 60 is already printed, he need not to write. He has to write only 3 papers. Assume next time he got 40, 50, 50. How much total now? Example, okay, 200. So pass. So this 60 will be carried, the exemption. Please make a note what I am marking here. That 60, this will be carried for next 3 attempts. I repeat, this will be carried for next 3 attempts. And within that, you have to clear it. How many attempts a student can give? Unlimited attempts. Don't worry about it. After some years, they tell you to pay extra and you can do it. But you don't want to write unlimited attempts. No, you want to clear at once in the first attempt. Good. And one thing I want to tell, some student will ask me this, sir, I have taken, I don't know. But if I take this course, suppose if I am not clear, if you clear, there are 5 benefits. If a student failed in the CA foundation, there are 10 benefits. You know how? 10 benefits. Remember, first benefit is you get an experience. This will help for your degree. This will help for your any competitive exams. This help for MCOM, MBA, etc. This is in this you have something called maths, reasoning, English. No, any entrance exam all over the globe. I repeat, any entrance exam all over the globe, it contains similar one. You are come all the other side. You are prepared for any competitive exams. IAS, KS, IPS, etc. Preliminary exams consist of multiple choice. You are cracking that also. So much other benefits are there. More than that, during Corona period, you are not wasted your time. You productively invested time for something, learning a professional course. And finally, ultimately, it's the knowledge which is going to count. Anything that enhances your knowledge, enhances your skills, enhance your overall, looking at the things, definitely it's worth investing it, especially course called chartered accountancy. I was, telling in the morning, almost 71 years over since the institute started. 1949 it started. We are in 2020. Over 71 years, India could produce almost 3 lakh chartered accountants, roughly that number. I'm not telling about the other one, almost 3 lakh chartered accountants. Please note, if you tell that, sir, very less chartered account, you have to be very happy. This is the only course which will make you a restricted output. And when there is a restricted output, there's a very high demand. Many courses, you come out of this course, don't know what to do, but it's not a course, not like in chartered accountancy. It's highly valued, highly respected. And all over the globe, Indian chartered accountants are valued very, very high. And another 4 or 5 years, you do tapas, you do whatever it takes to you to do that course, so that you become chartered accountant at the earliest. And have such a bigger dream in your life. Have such, continuous efforts to require. And when you get up in the morning and look at the mirror, don't look at just how your hair looks, pimples. This is okay that I have to do it. And if you don't do it, it's a problem of your age. That's that you will do it. But right in a corner of your mirror, write your sign, put a sign. Look at the sign and tell that when that sign becomes sign of a chartered accountant. Today you are just a student. Immediately you have to become an intern. Then it is an article student. Then you have to become a chartered accountant. Till then, you have to look at that daily positive. When that sign becomes a sign of a chartered accountant, who will sign one day is the big financial statements of Infosys, or it could be, could be Reliance, or it could be, it's a etc. Canara Bank, balance sheet. That should be your spirit. And in hardly 3.5, 4 years. And with that efforts, if you continuously put forward, trust me, if you put best of your efforts, positive mindset. One more important thing I forgot to tell before I hand over to my other panelist. One important thing you quite often ask how people will become more successful. It is the attitude which matters. Superheroes always have super attitude. Repeat, superheroes always have super attitude. Want to become tremendous super achiever? Have a good attitude. During the preparation of chartered accountancy to become CA or post becoming chartered accountant also. With that, I wishing you very good luck. And we are there. The Trisha team is there with you throughout the journey of chartered accountancy. Till you become chartered accountant and post becoming chartered accountant. Many chartered accountant students, many chartered accountants we placed as well. We are very excited, very happy, and very happy to nurture you, mold you, bend you, grind you wherever is required, so that you become a very finest product at the end of 4.5 years. And our wish is that you have to become top, one among the top 100 or top 50 chartered accountants, where Trisha Institute could produce that. With that note, wishing you all the best, and that Lord Sri Krishna will keep you with lots of blessing, so that they will come not soon, not very late. Sooner you become CA XYZ, CA Mohammed, CA Anil, CA Kiran, CA Sri Lakshmi, etc., etc. Thank you very much for your patient listening, and over to the other panelists. I'm there for the last question answer session. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed, and more things will come when I come to my classes, and I'll be soon coming some of the classes as well. Thank you. Over to Aishwarya.
I think Aishwarya ma'am. Yeah, I think Aishwarya ma'am has left. Thank you, Gopal sir, for setting the mood for this upcoming batch. Before this, am I audible? Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, sir. Very clear.
Thank you so much, sir. Before I go to what I want to discuss, I would just like to state that 6 years ago, just like you all, I was also a student at Trisha classes, and at the same juncture, Gopal sir was addressing the orientation, and after 6 years down the line, I'm before you as a chartered accountant, and I hope to see you all soon in my place, telling that Gopal sir was there at my orientation as well. It's
Yes,
really a proud moment for me here. Thank you, sir.
definitely.
Yes. So moving on, students. Before we discuss regarding a few things that are relevant for uh, the various doubts that you might have, uh, there might be various doubts that you might have that we'll address later. But before that, I would like to address a few things that are very important. First of all, I would like to tell that just because this is an online class, we are obviously we are starting the online classes from tomorrow, from Monday, sorry. And when we are starting, we want you to take it very seriously. This is not going to be any other like a movie, or this is not something that you'll be watching on Netflix or something. This is something you have to take very seriously, and at our end also we'll be taking it very seriously. You have to sit in your houses at your comfort, but you have to sit like you're sitting in a classroom itself. The book, the pen, the notes, the calculators, whatever is required, you have to keep it handy and you have to keep it at your disposal. Okay, and you have to sit as if you're sitting in the classroom itself. And how can we give you the classroom feeling? We'll come to that later on. The second point I would like to address is attendance. We at Trisha classes take attendance very seriously, and we want you to also take it very seriously. There might be some minor issues like your data pack is empty or whatever that is. And like Gopal sir has already told, if you have some such certain issues, these are petty issues in front of your goal of becoming a CA. These are very petty issues. If you need recharge extra, there's no extra, recharge more, so that you get the benefit of extra data. Okay. And one more thing I want to tell you, that how will we be tracking your attendance? This is a very important question that you might have. How will we know that what you're doing, and how will you have where will you discuss doubts? For this, at Trisha classes, we discussed this initially when this Corona lockdown happened. We discussed this a lot, and we came up with a very wonderful solution. And I'm proud to say that Trisha is one of those institutes that immediately migrated to online platforms. Unlike many other educational institutes who were still in confusion, we had already adapted to the online platform, and by now we have already smoothened it. We have already streamlined all the processes. So, and on other note, I would also like to tell you all that we have already completed 125 plus days of online migration. So that's a big achievement on our part, and we welcome you on board as well. Second of all, what I want to show you is, now the question you might have is, where will the online classes be conducted? How will the online classes be conducted? How will we be tracking your progress? For that, everything, the answer is one and only one thing, and that is trishaplus.com. Yes, my dear friends, you have heard it right. We have launched a particular website just for our students, so that we can have the track of your progress, and you too can have the status of your progress. Now, if you're wondering what is this trishaplus.com, obviously when the time is right, I will be telling you in detail what is going to happen. But for now, I would just like to show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so this is Trisha Plus platform, wherein you will be given an email ID and password. That is, your login ID will be shared to you. And with this, once you log in, you have tons of features. Now, for example, we have 4 subjects right in front of you. If I may see, these are the various subjects that are applicable to you. Am I right? I'm sure Gopal sir has already enlightened you with all this. You have so many subjects that are for you. Here you have a forum option where you can just discuss your doubts with your classmates, so giving you the entire virtual classroom experience. And apart from that, you also have live classes where you'll know how to schedule the various classes will be scheduled. You will have a calendar here wherein everything is already scheduled. Okay, so you don't have to go and search what is the timetable and all that. Everything is available at your fingertips, and this is the magic of technology. Okay, so more in details we'll be going through once the classes will be starting. But for now, what we are going to do is we are going to conduct just a second. Yeah. For now, I would like to tell that we are going to conduct classes on Zoom platform for the next 3-4 days, probably more. And after that, we are going to migrate. We are going to give you the set of login ID and password, and then you will be able to take classes in Trisha Plus itself. So second thing I would like to tell you is when it comes to Zoom, I request you all that you have to change your names. You have to learn to rename yourselves in the participant option, because I can see a lot of device name rather than your real name. It will be hard for the lecturer to point you out and ask questions, or if you have any doubt, it will be hard for them to address it. So I request you all, for the next time when you log in, kindly learn to rename your names in the Zoom app. All right. And the second thing is, be very punctual. Punctuality is a sign of the intelligent, they say. So I would like to tell that everybody has to be very punctual when they attend classes. The reason being, even if you miss 1-2 minutes of the classes in the beginning of the classes, right, you might not understand what is going to happen for the next 2 hours in the class. So it becomes very, very, very crucial that you are very punctual in the class. All right. And the second thing is, regarding the schedule, you might all be wondering what is the schedule for you guys. And obviously, you all are writing in May. So for those who are writing in May, we are starting the classes from Monday itself. And the first class, that is on Monday, will be accountancy by our very own CA Adarsh Shenoy. And it will be happening from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And of course, we'll send this message to you again. But please note it down in your notebooks immediately that from 8:30 to 10:30 on Monday, you will be having accountancy class. And later on, gradually, we'll be increasing the number of classes, slowly including all the maths, stats, and all that. So, and for this, I request you to purchase by tomorrow, please purchase the proper books, stationery that are required to sit in classes. What you would otherwise do in normal classes, please do the preparation in the same manner, because this is virtual classes, but this is classes for sure. And after that, we are going to have pretty soon we are going to start taking weekly tests also for you guys, and that will be taken in our very own Trisha Plus platform, which has the awesome capability of taking your test, which is going to give you progress results and all that. So, and also please make sure that you don't miss any classes. Okay, like I told at the beginning of my talk, attendance is very, very important. And since attendance is very important, do not miss any of those classes. Even missing one part of the class is going to cost you a lot. Okay, suppose one particular question was discussed in a particular class and you missed it out, it is going to affect, and that same question comes in the exam, you might have to suffer at that time. But if due to some small issues like technical issues you face, you are not able to attend, do not worry, we will make the recordings available. And that is one more awesome capability of Trisha Plus platform, wherein you'll get the recordings of your classes. Okay, so if in any case you have some minor doubts, or you were not able to attend class due to some technical faults, then we will make sure that it will be made available to you on our Trisha Plus platform. All right. So this was about what we have in store for you guys. Don't worry, there's a lot of extra things, but we do not want to discuss everything at this point of time itself, because
overload of information.
yes, exactly, sir. Overload of information. So we do not want to do that. So as you all are aware, we already have a good start, and it is told that good start is like winning half of the battle. But again, this is just a good start. So good start is still just a start. So we have a lot of activities and tests and classes for the next coming 8 months. So we hope that you are as excited as we are, because this is going to really change your life. The way you look at life, it's going to change once you enter the CA course. Because just like you guys, even I was in the same place, and today I view the world with a different perspective. Okay, so apart from that, I'm sure we'll be able to take some question answers, sir. Is Gopal? Yeah.
Yes. Some students, you can post the question in the chat box, and other questions also can be taken.
Yes. If there's any question, you can post it in the chat box. But before that, I think I have a few FAQs, sir. Frequently asked questions. And, yes, sir. So I think most of these are already answered, but just to because these are very frequent, I would like request you to address these them again, sir. With your
Yes, sir.
permission, I begin,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. Please.
So the first question is, sir, what are the career scope for CA? So everybody says CA bano, then you can mint money and everything. So the
Yeah.
very first question is, what is the scope for CA? Can you be a
Yeah.
teacher tomorrow? Can you be a businessman? Can you please shed a light on it, sir?
Yeah. First thing is broadly, I'll take into a share screen so that I can write it better. Broadly, the options can be plenty, but I put into three categories. First category is about it is about consultancy. Second thing is about the job. The third one is about industry specifically. Last one is others. Now, when I say consultancy, you can become a practicing chartered accountant, wherein you can start giving ideas, or check the books of accounts, or as an auditor, as a or as a tax consultant you will work. This is about the basically a practice part. Industry means you go get into any uh, employment option. That once you clear chartered accountancy course, institute itself will organize various campus recruitments wherein you can get into, or you can put the resume just right away and you will get the job. Good jobs you will get here. So this is the second one. Others could be where you are interested something else, and chartered accountancy will help you to plan better. Could be your film industry, could be about journalism, could be about hospitality industry, could be about training that we are doing it. You can be any of these categories. Yes, sir. I think I've answered this question, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Broadly,
And,
these are the categories which you have it.
yes, sir. And I would like to point at this time that so far in my journey, and I'm sure even Gopal sir's journey, we haven't seen a one unemployed CA.
Correct.
Everybody has been employed in one or the other thing. It might be their own interest or industry or consultancy. So that would be the first question, sir. The second question that we face very often, which I've already addressed, sir, but I would like to repeat it here. That is, if I am an average student, is this course for me? It's a very, because I scored only 80% in second PUC, I scored only 75% in PUC. I'm not sure if the CA is my cup of tea. So on this, would you please share some thoughts?
We are not looking at intelligent students, we are looking at interested students. That's point number one. Marks is a quite smaller criteria, Kedar. I think the students will be able to do it because there is a good interest. It isn't about what combination in PUC, whether science, commerce, or SCBA, HEBA, MEBA, whatever. It doesn't matter much. Probably it may, when you enter, you may come with the notion, but what actually matters is how much you prepare here, how much interest level you have it, how do you take it up. It is absolutely okay, even if you are an average, and marks will not decide you ultimately. It is only a small parameter. More you mark, generally people think it is more hard work, that's all. But that will not conclude here. That is not the way to look at it. I think even an average, even your IQ is not 150 plus out of 200, even it lends much lesser than that, it's still okay. So I think that should not be a matter of concern, sir.
Yes, sir. And one very similar to this only, there is a question that I am not a math student. So is CA for me?
Yeah, definitely. I told in the beginning, very beginning, even an art student can do, even, that's absolutely okay. That's point number one. Point number two, maths is not the subject of, fear that, many people have it. And, trust me, we have wonderful teachers, and I also be a part of it. Hope that you will enjoy my session as it comes. You don't have to worry about that maths. You don't have to worry that. You don't have a hard maths. It is about application maths, simple maths, kind of ratio, proportion, sets, all this is damn easy. And students will have that fear of in this 10th standard they got less mark. Don't worry, here it's manageable. Then that's not, and it's plus minus into divide. If you know, that's quite enough.
Yes. So
Question, okay, I will take the question of Shreyas. He's asking promotion in job or not. What is my salary in CA? We'll take that question later.
yes, sir. I think we'll take the students' question later on. I think a
Yeah.
few of them are already listed in my this thing. So
Super, super.
yes, sir. The next question that a lot of students have is that I know that everyone here will be a chartered accountant tomorrow, but still they have a small doubt in their mind that if I quit CA, is there any value
Yeah,
out of learning?
institute itself makes some provisions. Example, you completed intermediate, one group, and you have done
Correct.
1 year of articleship. The CA Institute, ICA will give you a certificate called ATC, Accounting Technician Certificate. So this is one option. And more than this, I told you, if a student passes in CA Foundation, 5 benefits. Failed, there are 10 benefits. So you should not worry about this. There are many such benefits will come. And of course, one major thing is about knowledge enhancement, skill enhancement. That's an opportunity. And many such things are there. Therefore, it's absolutely okay if a student gets, in between, if he leaves something for some reason, for God's sake, something happened, don't want to do it. Still, the world is opened enough for many other things. But the experience what you get in sea is enormous, and you should not think that at present, unless such abnormal circumstance comes. If you start thinking, and you tend to do that. Yeah, mati hi sagati. What is your mind? Accordingly, you will become. So you should not think that way.
Yes. The next question will be, uh, it is told that a lot of students who are studying CA are bookworms. So in that case, will I not be able to follow my passion of singing or dancing is another question. Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I always say this: the student has to follow his passion and hobbies. In fact, they are complementing your CA preparation. I'll tell. Listen carefully. Good question you raised. Now there is a corona. And people tell don't go outside. And you sit in front of TV. People tell don't watch TV. And Gopal sir comes and tells now you have to prepare exclusive for CA. When you tell this, students generally don't know what they have to do. And more than that, I told you don't use too much of mobile also. You get confused. What I'm telling is you have to balance all this. Example, this is the first thing which all of you have to do 1 hour minimum physical exercise. I repeat, 1 hour physical yoga, swimming, dance, whatever, or shuttle, or about cricket for 1 hour nearby your home. You have to sweat. You being sit idle at home and just don't know what to do. That's one problem. So you have to have a physical exercise. Point number one. Point
Correct.
number two, you are good at something, and why you should leave it? It can be a part of it. Probably it can be lesser. 1 hour is okay. Beyond that, if it takes too much time, then it can collide with CA. That's the second thing. With all this, if you do all the passion and with that, if at all you do, I'll tell you it's worth doing it. And all those are part of your CA preparation as well, because you prepare for 4 hours, 5 hours. You have done half an hour singing or done that will regenerate, and you will come back and do it more. And that way it is good that if you follow the passions. It's not that you have to become Devdas and you have to go that mood. That's not required.
Yes, I think that a lot of outsiders usually put this in students' mind that you have to give up this, give up that. So I
No,
think you have
not
appropriately
required.
addressed it, sir.
Yeah, yeah, not required.
One more question is, sir, people tell that you have to study daily for 14 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours as a CA student. Is it true? Am I required to study for 14 hours a day to become a chartered accountant?
I'm not sure about it, that how many hours you have to prepare, because it depends on every student's ability. Well, two, three things is a normal student preparing daily 2 hours from tomorrow. Slowly, as months increases, increasing half an hour, 2.5, 3 hours, 4 hours, somewhere in November, December, 4, 5 hours. January, February, March will be 6 hours. That's quite enough that he will become CA foundation clear. So that's what enough. And some of the hours we only consume, 4, 5, 6 hours we only consume. With that, it's quite good enough to do it. That's and not required to do 10, 14, 15 hours, and all these are not required, in my
A
opinion.
consistent approach is what is needed, right?
Correct. Correct. It's a
Yes,
continuous practice.
correct. And yes, sir. I think that was most of it. And last one question would be: will heavy cost be involved? I think you already addressed that in your session.
Yeah, yeah, I have addressed it. I told it's not the money too much involved, and whatever you invested, let me assume you invest 1.5 lakh, small number for assumption, or 2 lakh. And the articleship of even 5,000 per month will take you, will give you 60,000, and 3 years you earn 1,80,000. Even if you spend 2 lakh in this course entirely, it will be hardly 20,000 rupees, whether you become chartered accountant or not. And even for a KG class now, they spend you more than 50, 60,000. And that in that way, It's quite affordable course, and is one of the best affordable course in the entire world. And one thing is that CA course is offered by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, a body of government, which is very affordable and subsidized rate. I think any student should be able to do that. Money is not a criteria. Even if you have, there are 100 options. I was not sure at my age, and at your age, I was so mature. I thought money is the only criteria to live in this world, but it is not so. There are scholarship, institute will give scholarship, Krisha will help you out in some ways. So don't worry about the money part. It's a small thing to worry. There are other things that is very important, that mindset of this. Say yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I think those are the few FAQs that I had. I think
Correct.
we can move on to address the students' worries that I've received a few, sir. I'm sure you two have received a few questions in the
Yeah,
chat
yeah,
box.
I will take one question, sir. Is
Yes,
online class interesting, or it will be understandable? Definitely will be much more, make you comfort. In fact, you can ask most of the seniors, they tell a student, don't pose the question of this already there. We'll take this and we'll go to the next question. Please keep it ready. Don't pose it. So I think wonderful teachers are there and they make you more comfortable. You can ask any senior, they tell it is enjoying, and after 4 or 5 hours with lot of fun, jokes in between, and and enjoying it, some activity in between working will make you online is almost equal to the physical delivery. Almost, I'm not replacing it, almost. And there are advantages of online. Technology comes in place, test taking is easy, evaluation becomes easy, and you don't have to travel. Unnecessary time is still, you can be at home and pakka, and ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕುಡಿದು ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಟೀ, nothing else. I think it will not be worrying.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's one thing. And CA will have no scope international. Absolutely nonsense. All over the globe, Indian chartered accounts are really valued high. Even you do this course, and your institute has tie up with many countries chartered accountancy body, and where they will be able to give the other courses, ACCA or etc. So you don't have to worry about it. Indian CAs are valued very high. Now there's a trend has come. Few people, foreign countries, CA institute will come and tell you we are the only best body in the world, and see, Indian CA is not valued. It's not like that. It's definitely not. You want to do something that is okay, but Indian chartered accountants all over the globe considered valued very, very high. Indian institute, that is Institute of Chartered Accountants, has an MOU with more than 25, 30 countries, wherein they consider our Indian certificates are valued other side also. And trust me, this rigorous procedure what you go through, it is an enjoyable journey, and you learn lot many things. And 3 years of articleship or the treasure period will change entire way of looking at it. What do you say, Kedar sir?
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And one more point I would like to add here, sir. I think there are more CAs working in Gulf countries and UAE rather than in Mangalore and Udupi. So,
Agree, agree, agree.
and recently, even the institute has opened a branch in USA for Institute of Chartered Accountants. So, the international wise, we are always at the top. So, nothing to
Correct.
say there.
Super. Apurva Naik has a question where she says, sir, whether it starts from the basic. Our assumption that you don't know anything will start from there. From there, bridging, you will do it, but hard work is always there. That is your work. Because of corona we have forgot most of the concepts. So if class would start from basic, it will be good. Yeah, Apurva, I answered, you don't have to worry. We start from scratch. Even if you don't know anything, it's okay. That's what I said. Today I am zero. Day will come, you become hero. We'll make you more comfortable. If you can ask any type or any times that question is not clear. What about the books? It will be supplied to you within a month, and it's because there are a lot of lockdown. Due to lockdown, many printing press are not working. So you don't do, within a month you will be getting the physical hard copy. But till then, all the materials are already uploaded. It will be uploaded in the Trisha Plus. Please, Kedar,
Exactly.
put that.
Yes. Yes, sir. So, my dear students, I think few of you here also have asked like how to log in Trisha app and all that. We'll give a detailed demo. We didn't consider it fit to include it in the orientation itself. We'll give a detailed demo of entire Trisha Plus, and only after that we'll tell you to log in via Trisha app. Till then, we'll be doing it on Zoom itself. And regarding the materials, do not worry, my dear friends. Everything will be available on Trisha Plus platform. And if any case you won't get it, you can always get in touch with our coordinator. We'll make sure that you will have the materials beforehand itself. So do not panic about it. And later on, within 15 to 30 days, we'll make sure that you can come and collect the books in the college itself. And if you live somewhere far, suppose you live in Ujire or Dharwad or Shimoga or somewhere, and you are not able to come to Udupi or Mangalore or Bangalore, you can definitely get in touch with us. We'll courier the materials to you. So
Yes.
do not worry at all. Yes.
Prajakta Patil, I think north part of Karnataka is my opinion. She is worried about the third paper, that is math. Prajakta, you don't worry. We are there. We will ensure you that the maths is comfortable and you love the maths like anything. Probably after a month, you will change your dialogue. So this is one of the easiest subject I ever seen or ever worked out. I think, don't worry. We are wonderful teachers to help you. One. And there's also MCQ basis. You asked how is that paper? Is MCQ, one question, four choices. Every right answer will give you 1 mark. Every wrong answer will take you 0.25. So minus 0.2. There are 4 questions right and 4 wrong. Let me assume this way. 8 questions you attempted. And 2 you are not answered. So 2 answer not answered, 2 into 0, 0. 4 right answer, 4 into 1, 4. 4 wrong, 4 into minus 0.25, 1. So your answer 4 minus 1 plus 0. 3 is the marks. For 8 you will get 3 because 4 you corrected, 4 you are wrong. So degree chapters and CA chapters are same. It's not exactly not same. Some of the chapters are interlinked. And it will help you a lot when you prepare for chartered the BCom as well. When you prepare for CA, it becomes very easy. You have more in CA foundation syllabus, and as it progresses inter and yeah. Any other questions you have? Itself, I have also a few questions.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Here there is one question, sir. When will practical classes start? I think she means when will physical classes start? I think
Correct.
that is the question. So, would you like to share some light on it, sir?
Yeah. So very good question. When they come to regular classes, we don't know when it is that. That is neither in your hand or my hand. Probably October, November is the time we are looking at. If it happens early, we are very happy. Otherwise, keep in mind, the worst thing is all the 6, 7 months you will be in the home and you learn. That's the worst. Best is could be in 1 month time you will be come to the class. In between that something will happen. We will provide, very listen carefully, we will provide a hybrid model. It means online classes will be there. Listen carefully. Online class will be there. Moment lockdown completely revoked, where the public get confidence to come to our center. That day we will announce you have a class physically also. In a specified time, you have to come in Udupi, Mangaluru, and Bangalore. That time also, students don't want to travel. We will provide you the online classes throughout this course. This is a special offer to you. So it means to say, online will be there till May exam. Point one. Listen carefully. Point two. Those who can come to the physical classes, you can also come. You can take any combination also. We are okay. Some days we will come to the online. Some days it is about physical. Whatever the combination, we are okay for this year because it's a corona offer to you. You don't worry. We want you to be relaxed. You want to be comfortable. For that, you should not worry too much about how this will happen. Whatever your best convenience, you are doing. Example, you are not part of Karnataka. You don't want to travel, or you are there in the let us consider Mumbai, Maharashtra. Some students have already joined. You be there at home. Why do you come to Karnataka? Be at home and study. We'll give you everything. If possible, come to our revision classes, physical classes. We prefer revision classes. If you take under our centers, it is better. Even that classes also you will get online. So online, it continues from day after tomorrow. One point you can choose offline. During that period, if you don't want to come to the offline or physical mode, you can take the classes straight away through online. Revision again can be taken online or offline. These are all the open options we are given to you. Okay.
Yes,
There is
sir.
one question, sir. Okay, you have questions,
Yes.
sir.
Basically, one student, Aditya Prabhu, has asked,
Okay.
how will you come to know that I understood the sums of maths?
Okay. This is an interesting question. How I will
Yes,
understand, is it?
yes, sir. How the faculty will understand that a
See,
particular student will
now
understand.
this is something called basic assumption. Assumption is that you are uncomfortable, not understood. You should rise because you paid and you came here, right? So you have to raise your
Yes.
questions, and we'll clarify. Still not there. There are some numbers will be given to you. For example, in our center called Divya Madam, who is very very excellent in teaching. She will take you one to one for clarifying your doubts. It's not possible in the forum, then there's the next option.
Yes. And one more question I have, sir, here.
Okay.
Shall I take it, sir?
Yeah. Then I will take the
Yeah.
question.
Yes. Suppose if I fail in a group or in an attempt, do I have to pay a high cost to give a second attempt?
Okay, this is very interesting about the chartered accountancy of Indian Institute. If you go for ACCA, you have to pay heavy exam fees. Here it will cost you 1,000, sir. What is the fee, sir?
1,800 for, yeah, 1,200, sir. Yeah.
1,200 rupees you have to pay. You don't have to register again. Example, okay, I forgot to tell one important thing, very important. This is a good question you have raised it. Student, please note. Is that okay? I will take it, sir. It's an important question.
Yes, sir. Yes, definitely, definitely.
Okay. Student, please make a note. When you come to this course, all of you can make out. There are two steps in this course. Please make a note. There are two steps in this course. One second. Students, what are the two steps in this course? Probably this is very important. Many students don't know this. Two steps are, as I am writing on the screen, one is about course registration, coaching. You all have joined coaching. Two-step process. You all have joined coaching. Registration is compulsory, just like a particular X college. You go to take a prospectus, fill the application, make the payment. You are a student of that particular college. All of you able to see the screen? Okay. So, is that clear? Is that screen visible, sir? Okay. So there is a registration. There is registration with ICA, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. This is compulsory. This will cost you approximately 9,200, 200 prospectus and 9,000 application, 200 application or prospectus, 9,000 is it. How do you do it? It's all online. They expect your marks, photo, everything that we will guide in our center through online. You don't have to come in the over the phone. We will guide you, and you have to take your debit card or credit card. If not, we will be helping you out. But if you can use it, it's better because it requires OTP and all. This is the one part which you have to do. When you can do, quickly you can do in a week or 15 days. Kedar sir will help you out when you can do. Someone will follow from our end very rigorously, whether you are done or not, what help required. So this helping we will do. This fees is not included in the fees we pay. That is separate, 9,200. Coaching fees is what you pay. I think this is clear. Is coaching compulsory? Definitely not. I repeat, coaching compulsory? Definitely not. Coaching is not mandatory. Even just register, take books from ICAI, study on your own, you can do. But it is recommendatory because it is a competitive exam. All over the, over the nation, people will write. Something like you are all good. You are like Sachin Tendulkar. But even Sachin Tendulkar also has a coach, correct? So that way. So you taking coaching is not mandate, recommended. I think I answered this. Now, when you have to write for May exam, somewhere in February, you have to pay the exam fees. All of you clear? This is what 1,000 something it will come for the foundation. Now you write this exam and the student has written and cleared, then no problem. When it goes to inter, again the same step. The student has to register and then the coaching. And then the exam fees. Suppose a student failed in one particular group or he has not cleared, then he has to pay next time only exam fees. This is not there. Registration, coaching not required, only exam fees. But if you want some more support in terms of revision, we are there. Krishna team is there to help. I think you are clear about it. Therefore, if a student failed in one group or subjects, the next when he writes, say you are all writing in May. Suppose could not happen for some student, he can write in November. Pay only exam fees of 1,000 odd rupees. Yeah, I think I've answered the question.
Yes, sir.
There is one question, sir. Yeah, you have question, sir?
Yes, sir. When we have to register in ICA for May attempt is the question, sir.
Registration, yeah, registration can be done right now. They are requiring your 12th standard mark sheet. With that, you can start registering. Am I right, Kedar, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And they have,
Probably, yes, sir.
yeah. Yes, sir. They have time till December
Correct. You
31st.
have time till December, but do earlier so that you will get this one. Who will do? We will assist you to do it. And if you tell we find it very difficult, we will do on behalf of you, whatever the required formalities. You don't have to worry about. Harshini, and very valid question, sir. I am from Kannada medium. Don't worry, Harshini. I am also from Kannada medium. I also studied my high school in government high school, Tirthalli, and I am absolutely okay. And all those does not matter. ಏನು worry ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವಿದ್ದೇವೆ. This is absolutely okay, and you can ask any times the questions and clarify it. So please don't worry about all these points, Harshini. Be focused, and as we speak more in English, it's good to you. You also learn English out of it. So yeah, and if it is not understood, please come and ask us, coordinators. After 2-3 months, you will cope up. I'm definitely sure that you will cope up with them. Someone tells business law is difficult. What is your comment, sir? I don't think it's difficult. It's little different, different one. And we have wonderful teacher called Mahipal, very famous teacher all over the nation, and he will come and guide you, and he will tell you, help you out, and he makes so interesting. You will never forget. You want to forget also, it's impossible. Correct, no, sir? Kedar, sir.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah.
And, yes, sir.
There's one more question. Will it difficult to manage CA and become? Definitely no. If at all you joined with us, there's absolutely there is no difficulty at all. In fact, it becomes so easy, and you will just like you will do both together. Of course, more priority for CA. And wherever is required, we'll make a lot of skill development, value addition, etc. They are all a part of it. If you joined outside some other college, probably some difficulties will be there that you have to little work out. That's okay. That should not be worried too much. Focus on CA, BCom becomes automatic. In BCom, failing is difficult. In CA, passing is difficult. So that way you have to manage. Prepare for CA, BCom becomes easy. BCom, as the word says, be calm. Don't worry about it.
And in fact, I would like to add at this juncture, sir, that Trisha classes is specialized in providing these two. So you have the students absolutely need not worry.
If at all you are not done, correct. If at all you are not done any BCom admission, please come and inquire how it going to, because BCom also adds some value to your life, personality, preparation, etc. So if you can afford, if you can take, and fees is not costly, and absolutely that is easy for you to do it. And we'll help you out, with such a balance. It's really integrated at all the levels. Really difficult, yeah. So the next question is about, yeah,
yes,
Harshini answered. She said she will be able to do it. Okay. You have any questions, sir?
Yes, sir. A lot of questions, sir. In fact,
one question, Android, Blue Droid. He says, after registering only, we will get books from ICA. Correct.
Yes.
If you register from ICA, you will get the books. But already PDF, all those will be downloadable. You can take it. If needed, we will be putting in our, is there, sir, in our forum also, we can.
Yes. Once they get the login ID and password, they can take it. And for the initial classes, we'll be sending them the PDF also. Right. And in fact, I would also like to add to this point that even the institute has made their materials available on website. So if in case any student wants to check, they can do that also. They can just go to ICA website and get it done.
What is the difference between November CA exam and May? There is no difference as such. Those who have started already preparation, they will be able to write for November. But this batch is meant for May 2021. So you don't have to worry. This we cannot finish in November. So if any very exceptional case also, I suggest don't do that. But we have option, you can take video class, etc. But that becomes, you will hurry and do it. That's not a good way to do it. What do you say, Kedar, sir?
Definitely, sir. This thing will happen.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, so this batch which started today is basically for November 2021.
Sorry, sir, May 2021, sir.
Sorry, May 2021.
Yeah.
I repeat, May 2021, not for November 2020. Yeah, the degree compulsory for CA? No, it's not compulsory. It is recommendatory, as I said. If maths will be tough for me, no, Harshini, it will not be tough for you. You don't have too much time to explain. Yeah, but what are the subjects to become? Is there an option to take e-commerce in one subject? Yes, Jansi, there are some options. Now it is from the credit-based, they moved on to choice-based system, wherein when it comes to you in the later part, especially second year, you have options, e-commerce, and all the subjects options are the human resource and computers. All those options are available in the BCom, and that is the entire university, not just for a particular college.
Sir, I have a few questions, sir. One
Yeah.
is, I heard that if we
There's one question. Will Trisha will give coaching for CA final, or we do no? We give see inter foundation, inter final. We want to place you also later. So after becoming chartered accountant. So all those are there. Point number one. And when it comes to final, generally student have few subjects. Foundation and inter, we request you to take everything. When it comes to final, when you go for articleship, some theory subject, if you think you want to not to take, that's okay. That we are giving flexibility. Some student will take 5 subject out of 8, 7 subject like that. That's okay. But we have we will give you all the subject. The choice is there.
So in other words, it is just like this: CA preparation के साथ भी and CA preparation के बाद भी. Trisha
Like
will be.
LLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
One more question, sir. I heard that if we complete CA intermediate, we will get job. Is it true?
Yeah, yeah. You get better jobs than an ordinary BCom graduate, and you get much better job.
Yes.
Do articleship, you still that is the opportunity is more because you're an experienced chartered accountant student.
Here is Aditya Prabhu asking, can I register next week so that I will get study material? Yes.
Excellent. That's how the approach should be.
Is
We will help you, Aditya, on that.
Definitely, sir. And here is one question: can we give up if we feel it is tough? No, you cannot.
As I said, generally it looks like some point of time, oh my God, it is difficult, I should leave it. That is the moment you are very close to the success. You always say this, it's just a bend in the road, not end in the road. You should not do that. But for some reason it is impossible, that's okay. The world is wide enough to look at other ways. But if that you put on the first day, definitely difficult. What are the subjects you should choose in BCom which will help for CA? Example, there is something called auditing, there is something called as taxation. Many of them, 70-80% are a part of it. So we will be able to guide you as it progresses. Android, yeah. I don't know the name, so I have to call it as Android. So deemed our university or autonomous college. Ours affiliated to university, and yeah, people brand it as deemed, people brand it as autonomous, which has its own advantages and disadvantages. I always say this: take a simple plain dosa, because masala is already there in the chartered accountancy. When you make it a very heavy BCom, then probably the chance of focusing or to become CA becomes difficult. Since student coming with heavy BCom and they find it difficult. BCom institute will sell their BCom because they want more student, very brainy student like you. But take a simple BCom and do a pakka CA course which will help you, or integrated batch which I told will help you.
Yes.
What is ICWA? Does Trisha provide coaching for that? ICWA is instead of cost and works accounting earlier. Now it is called as CMA, cost and management accounting. Generally, the takers are less. If at all you want to take some subjects along with CA, it's available. Separate ICWA coaching is not available. In fact, I'm also a chartered accountant and a cost accountant. I also done CMA. I think there's an interesting course as well, but unfortunately, takers are less there. To be very honest, should not tell that as a member of that, but that's the truth. Yeah.
In fact, at this point, I would also like to tell is Gopal sir is also a MBA holder, is a cost accountant and a chartered accountant.
Yes, yes.
So you want any of those, you can approach sir for guidance.
Yes, thank you. Should I pass both groups in CA final to become CA? Yes. You have to clear all the level, clear 3 years of articleship, both the groups clear, then you are considered as a young, energetic chartered accountant.
Yes, sir. And there is one question here.
Galaxy M21 says, how is Christ University with the Trisha coaching? Not a bad idea, but I don't think whether it matches with your timings as well, to be very honest. Yeah. And due to Corona, I think the brand has become less relevance in my opinion. But of course, research and working is you and your future. You take a right decision. We are going to help you. You come to our classes, we don't have any problem.
Yes.
However, this entire 6 months could be of more of online, and it is not an issue. I think Galaxy M21 have answered it. Yeah. So finally, it's your choice to do it. We are aware. We will provide you college. We will provide you coaching. We will provide you both. What you want, you have to pick it up.
Yes. And one more thing was, can Trisha provide us, sir, will Trisha provide us study material? Obviously, we'll be providing study materials. So that
For
will be
each
best
subject,
around.
we provide our own hard copies and soft copies as well. There are
Correct.
some other questions. One second. Yeah. Students, please don't pose the questions. So many questions are here. I should not miss any of your questions. Yeah. Okay.
There is one question. Will you
CMS.
make Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just one small question, sir. I just would like to address that. How will you make exam online? Same, the Trisha Plus has all that capability. So I understand you are all excited. Give me 1 2 days. We'll demonstrate this thing, and you'll get all your
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah, yeah. All those Kedar will help you and he will
Yes.
nurture you. All those don't. All those are our worries, right? Why you should worry? Your worries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does CMA has a scope? Yes, definitely it has a scope like a chartered accountant. But comparatively, chartered accountant is a better scope. Yeah. Uh, what is a cost accountant will do? I put it briefly. You can see a water bottle here, steel covered water bottle. Assume this cost you selling it at 50 rupee, but cost is 40. Margin is 10. You learned in your business studies, increase the profit. How do you increase? Increase selling price or decrease cost? Increase selling price is the next to impossible because of competition, market. So reducing cost, that's where a cost accountant role will come. His work is to cut down cost in manufacturing sector, service sector, every area he want to cut down the cost. I think Ashwini, I have answered your question. Can I do in BCom in an institution and can attend online class on Trisha after BCom? Absolutely. Galaxy J2. You all wonderful question. You are joined, or can I do a BCom somewhere else and join coaching? Absolutely. For us, we absolutely okay. We don't differentiate anything. For us, student is a student. Once you are a Trisha, you are a Christian throughout your life. We don't have such worries. What we want is you focus here properly so that your CA dream is nurtured and you become a chartered accountant. How much our CA class in a day? Start with the 2 hours, slowly it increases to 4 5. We expect since you have some more days left out now due to Corona, I think take more hours is by our good thing because when college start, they'll also put some pressures to you, not Trisha, some others. So then it would be balancing may become difficult. So take more hours. More means we range from 4 to 6. Alva, am I right, Kedar? Max
Yes,
will
sir.
go up
Yes,
to 6.
yes, sir. 4 to 6 hours. Yeah.
And you should not worry about it. You should be more excited if you take more because in CA earlier you finish, there will be more chance of doing revision, and that's very very important self study. So if you tell we finish little earlier, then you should be happy.
There was one question, sir. How to memorize concepts and how to apply
Uh, all those will be taught in the classrooms, and more than memorizing, you understand. This course is to understand. Understand, then all becomes very easy. ಜಬರ್ದಸ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಜಬರ್ದಸ್ತ್ ಓದು.
it?
Right. Next, how much hours CA class in a day? I told CA and CMA, is it similar? A kind of similar, 60 CA, CS, CMA, the gravy, basic gravy is same, but the specialization slightly changes. In CA is more of financial accounting, tax, audit. Here, cost accounting, financial management are the bigger subjects in the cost accounting.
There is one question, sir. How will be our life after becoming CA? Will it be stressful?
No, you should tell. Stress is a part of life. As long as you enjoy, it doesn't matter. If you don't
Exactly.
enjoy it, leave that. Whatever the course, is it CA or whatever, you have to leave it. This is my frank opinion. At what Trisha is best comparing to the other institution? The comparison is all left to you. For Trisha, is only a Trisha comparison, no other comparison. And all comparison, you all have to do it. I believe Trisha, you cannot compare with anyone else.
Yes.
And it's like that. Sir, is online classes only on CA or it also? Yashaswini Kumar, I'll tell you, online class is there for BCom and CA. Once physical class happens, the regular flow have university hours, then we do BCom physical. There, I don't think you have an option of taking online as well. But if at all you want, you are a part of Trisha student, Trisha college, we help you even that also online. This is a special offer for this year. You already joined with Trisha. Assume that you Trisha College or Trisha Vidya, Udupi, Mangalore, Bangalore. You are also a part of CA coaching. You want to do a little more self-study even later also. You don't want to come to BCom. Such little flexibility we can give, and we have to look at the institution, the rule book of what we can call university. We will be flexible this year. Don't do. Yeah, I
Yes.
think. How many
Can
hours will be online? I've already answered. How can we get the notes? When you get a PDF with the soft copy, you get correct. No, Kedar will be able to answer this.
yes, sir. We'll be giving them textbook, but they will have to maintain their notes, as I told.
How do
This
we
is
give
going to be
notes?
like, yeah, they'll be dictating in the class and all that. And if required, they will also share the PPTs and all that. So I don't think students have to worry a lot. But make sure that you have a book and pen with you so that you only have to make your notes. That is
Correct.
the most important point here.
Yeah, sir. Once physical starts, is that there will be online classes. Correct. This entire year, academic year, there will be physical. There is, no, there is a online throughout. Physical only based on instruction, the policy, government, DC's rule, DC's order. Based on that, we have to follow, and we follow it. So you have online throughout. That is guaranteed. Physical based on the circumstance and the public confidence to come to the class. But we are open for that. In fact, we are operating from the classes itself. If regular classes starts, how many hours of BCom? BCom will be 3-4 hours of BCom remaining for CA. If you at all join some other college also full-fledged start, then generally 2 hours of CA session. Am I right, Kedar?
Yes.
Full-fledged, the regular college starts. Then for those students, other colleges you join, there will be 2 hours for you, wherein you are a part of Trisha will be providing a little more hours. 4 hours we will be able to. We
Correct.
can take classes online in case BCom college leaves late. Yeah, no problem. That's what once the college reopens, for those who are going to other colleges, there will be 2 hours daily. That is the post class hours, around 5 to 7 or 6 to 8. It will have. If you are a part of Trisha college itself, integrated batch, you are having 3-4 hours, little extra hours. For that, you can finish early, start revising more.
Whether online classes recordings available in WhatsApp. No, we do not provide classes in WhatsApp. Everything will be made available in the Trisha Plus
But
app. They
student
have
can
app.
take in the mobile phone. Correct, no, sir?
Yes, yes. They have. We have our own app. Trisha Plus has an app as well as the website, so you can watch it in either of those. For Android, we have an app, so need not
What
worry
about
there.
third year BCom? If I passed inter, don't worry. If you pass inter, then we have our college, which is an evening college. We'll put it to evening college, and you can do articles. That option is there. Yeah. Shreyas, can we conduct? Definitely, we'll do small. The test does not mean big 20-minute ka, 15-minute ka, 30-minute ka, 1 hour ka. Small test. For us, the exam is 1.5 hours and onwards. Test is all smaller. Do you teach languages like Kannada and English? Yes, in the college it is there. You don't worry. I did not get the background from the Redmi you are asking. Do you teach languages like Kannada and English? For whom, in what angle you are asking this question? Is it, are you a BCom student? BCom is it related to BCom or in relation to CA? That you please answer. How can we register if you want online classes throughout the year after BCom classes? We will help you out. Contact our coordinators. We will help you out. All those will start from Monday onwards. On Monday, is there any only CA class? Yeah. We do. You don't have BCom immediately. We'll give giving the time. It's only CA. Those you are not paid, those you are not registered, please do come on Monday. Listen all instructions. Take 2-3 days time. Probably on Wednesday we will close it, and then you can decide you want or don't want. Correct, no, Kedar?
Yes,
Because
yes,
they have 3 days trial period.
correct. 3 days they have demo period till Wednesday.
Generally, we don't give the demo period because we believe the class is not like a sample. But for you, being a corona and so many worries, we will be offering you 3 days what we can call it a trial session, and then post that you have to confirm your seat. You have not done any formality, you have to close it.
Yes,
Monday it's only 2 hours, Anjali. Then all the instructions will flow and just a bit of introduction. There is
there is.
no other class other than CA on Monday. You don't worry. BCom classes and all will not be there. Entire discussion pertaining to CA today, BCom will be told once again. Again, I will come and eat your brain. Yeah, I think we are 6:37, sir. Yeah.
Yes. One last question, sir. Is there extracurricular activities in Trisha?
Yeah.
Let me address this, sir, if you
Yes,
don't mind.
best.
Yeah. In fact, I don't want to tell, and I want to show you guys. So we have our very own YouTube channel, Trisha Classes. Okay. So I request you all today after the session, go to that this thing and just check out the YouTube page. You will see there are a lot of activities done by Trisha classes. There is personality development, Parinati. There is a lot of activities that we have done. So kindly check out our YouTube page also, and just subscribe also. Hit a like to all those videos. Okay.
Yeah, there is one question student asked, that is whether the timetable in Zoom for CA class. Just a couple of days, we will send in your link and your Zoom ID and password. After 2-3 days, probably on Thursday onwards, tentatively Thursday onwards, you all have to be in our Trisha Plus, where ID will be given, password will be given, and with our own technology, you have to be you will be learning the CA classes. One. The other question, some student has any phone number written on the screen, 9845771468. And also please make a note, 9738, my office number, 529738. This is a number where you can ask question. Also, Kedar will give you more numbers and from Monday onwards. Be there on Monday. Will there be a CA class in Sunday online? Generally, we don't do in the beginning. If required, and you are very bored in Sunday, sir, being in home, I'll be bored, then we can take 1 or 2 sessions. And you don't worry in the beginning, but later we may do it based on requirement to fit in that finishing early. And more you do, you have to thankful to us, because early you finish, you can do more revisions.
Exactly.
Yeah, I given the first number 984. I think you can make out on the screen, 9845771468. You write CA Gopala Krishna Bhat. And I prefer you to any message, text or message or WhatsApp anytime. But if you want to call personally, your dad, mom want to discuss, post after 7 o'clock in the evening, it will be better.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
yeah, we are done, sir. More than 2 hours session already.
Most of the questions, and if still students have any kind of questions, they can always get in touch with us. I think you're already been approached by our your mentors are there, or otherwise academic coordinators are there who have got in touch with you. So if you have any kind of query, kindly go through them, or the numbers that Gopal sir mentioned, you can ask that also. Preferably ask the academic coordinators.
Correct. The second number what I told, 9738 529738. I repeat, 9738 529738. That is the best thing that yeah, you're writing, sir, again. Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Yeah.
No. That's all. I think you can take the number again, 9738. Yes, sir has written in the chat, 973852. Remembering is easy. Again, 9738. 9738529738. You can put the question queries. We'll clarify. Slowly, we have a mechanism. You have any queries that is to be solved, within less time you solve. There are mechanism through technology. We'll guide you more. Today is just 1% you learned about CA and our system. There are many more things to come. You'll be more excited as it progresses. I think, shall we close, sir? Kedar, sir?
Yes, sir. I think we can conclude. Aishwarya, ma'am, are you available?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir. So, most importantly, I would like to thank Gopal sir and Kedar sir for this wonderful session where you have shed light on what actually a chartered accountancy course is all about. So I'm sure all the doubts which were there in the minds of our students have been cleared. So students, if any further doubts, you can contact the numbers given by the sir or the academic coordinators. All the doubts will be cleared, and we are here to help you in this voyage of your CA journey. So with this, we'll end the session. Have a good day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Take care. Goodbye. Good night.